Hey guys, it's Samantha from Samantha Designs. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm in Cricut Design Space. I'm going to show you how I upload some of my digital paper that I sell in my Etsy shop. So I'm finding where I've got it stored here on my computer, trying to decide which ones I want to use. I was kind of going back and forth, but I finally decided on these beautiful little balloons in the mint color. This is so cute. Great for birthday cards and everything. So I hit upload. I am going to go through the process of uploading it. It goes to this part where you can actually clean up an image if you have some things you need to erase. But since I'm going to use this as a flat graphic, as a print and cut, I'm going to pick flat graphic. I'm not going to have to do any erasing or do any of those kinds of things. And then here I'm going to store it where I can find it in Design Space again in case I want to use it for other cards. So I'm putting it in the folder I want to. Decided to I need to add a few tags. So if I want to search for it later, I know some keywords I can just kind of search and find what I'm looking for. So once I do that, I do upload it. Now this takes a little bit of time because it's really large, and first thing you have to do is resize this because it comes in way too hot and big, to be honest. So as you can see, it's huge. So I'm going to resize this. I think I've picked 5 or 6. I can't really tell as I'm doing this voiceover. And then I knew I wanted to slice something out of it. I was going to go with a heart shape. I already knew that in my head. That was kind of what I was picturing for the card design. So I'm going to do that, but I'm picking the heart. This is one of the free graphics that they have. Really simple to use. I was like, okay, do I want to slice it and figure it out on my own? Do I want to resize the panel? If I resize the panel, it's going to make the balloons a little bit distorted from the original graphic. What is it that I wanted to do? In the end, I decided to change it to an A2 size card panel and then take the slice out because I wasn't real sure I would get it aligned correctly this way. So go up to the proportions up here. I'm going to change this to 4.25 by 5.5, which is an A2 size card panel. It does make the balloons a little bit longer, just a smidge, but it doesn't make it look too awful, and I still really like the image, so I was happy with that. Once I did that, I took my heart. I knew I wanted it in the top third of the card, so I put it there, but I knew I wanted it centered really well. So you select both items and you go to the align section at the top and you hit align horizontally, and it moved it over just a smidge. I was off. I knew I would be. I eyeball things and I get it wrong all the time. Okay, once that happens, I hit slice and then I sliced out my heart. You can save that heart, and I did save it for a second card, which I'm not going to show you today, but it will be on my blog post if you want to check that out. Okay, so here is my card. I got everything ready to go, and I'm going to take it and look at what it's going to look like when it prints out on the piece of paper through my printer. I'm using lightweight cardstock, and then I'm going to go print this out. Okay, let's work on the card now. Okay, here is the piece of cardstock. You can use your Cricut to cut this out. I decided not to do that because one of the things about Cricut Design Space is you can use those images. You don't actually have to have a Cricut necessarily. So I'm going to just cut this down to the card base that I want. I ended up making it 4 by 5.25, so just a little bit slightly less than the card base of 4.25 by 5.5, and thought that would work out just hunky-dory for me for what I wanted to do. So once I have that, I have this lovely Dollar Tree stamp that says Happy Birthday, Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and I am stamping out Happy Birthday. Really simple, but I wanted to jazz it up just a little bit. So I also use these Dollar Tree stickers, these half-back pearl-like things that are gold. Thought that would be a nice pop of color. And the nice thing about this is they come in these little strings, and you can actually mold it around corners and things. So with this simple design, it was very easy to get it to line up around the heart, and it does give it that little bit of pop. And guys, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. It's so nice to meet you. I hope you'll think about subscribing and hanging around. I do a lot of shorts. Don't do much of these longer videos, but if you'll check me out, click subscribe, you can check out all my other things. Occasionally I also do hauls and other things, but I typically stick to anything that's papercraft related. Okay, I'm finishing up this card. It really came together really quickly, not hard to do at all. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you check out my Etsy shop as well, where I should sell some of these digital items, and I'm just going to put this on a card base using my little method to try to get it centered. Again, I didn't do a great job, but it's such a cute card regardless. Okay guys, have a great one. See you next time.